You already know why we're here, so without further ado, let's get into it. Hi you guys, me Chris, welcome back to the Doll Studio. So yes, the rumors are true. The rumors are in fact true. The rumor mill was a spinning, and yes, it has been confirmed for sure that American Girl is releasing modern versions of the historical characters, specifically Samantha, Molly, Kirsten, Addie, and Josefina. When these photos of these girls leaked today, thanks to Amazon Canada. Thank you so much to Amazon Canada, because without them, we would not have official images of these girls and a rough estimate of when they're going to be coming out. So thank you so much to Canada. Not only did you produce Alley Cat Loves AG, but you also did produce my good dear friend, Miss Dina and Bina. So thank you to the Canadian girlies out there. If you're out there, hello, hi, shout out to Canada. Anyway, moral of story is that yes, we have official images of the 5 girlies that are going to be releasing as part of the American Girl 40th anniversary this year. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of opinions, as you guys know. So without further ado, let us get into it. So I did some reflecting this weekend because I did in fact do an entire video about the doll hospital raising their prices by $30 for new heads. And yeah, that video, I'm still debating whether or not I should actually release it, considering the fact that I genuinely, you can just tell that everything about me is like off. And I actually like genuinely am like angry. And I just rewatching it and editing it and having it, I'm just like, I don't even know if this is even enjoyable to watch, because you can genuinely tell that I'm upset. So for this video, as much as I would love to turn this into a negative like beatdown of these girls, I would like to look at this with more of an empathetic angle as opposed to immediately going to the jugular for American Girl. So I think that the smartest way to go about this is talk about them overall and then do individually one by one. So for those of you guys who do not know, these are going to be the girlies. There is going to be Addie, Kirsten, Molly, Samantha, and Josefina. Hi you guys, Editing Chris here. So I did want to let you guys know that Felicity is part of this release. Her leaks just didn't come out, but Felicity is coming out, and I'm fully aware of the fact that these girls are going to be $90. Felicity did come out. She is going to be $90 alongside the other girls. So my opinions on this, I don't think really have changed, other than the fact that like $90 for these girls is absolutely disgusting, especially since they don't even come with like mini books or anything like adorable for the price point at all. They're just literally historical characters packaged as AG sisters. But yeah, I'm fully aware that these are $90. Felicity is in here. I'll put a picture of her up right now. But basically, I'm glad that they did the original version of her as opposed to doing like the purple version of her, just because the classic is so iconic. And from my understanding, Felicity is being brought back, and they are re-releasing the 18-inch girls. Yeah, so overall, that is my thoughts on Felicity. I'll put a picture of her up here, and then you guys can decipher whether or not you think she's a cutie patootie. But yeah, I do want to address a couple of things, because obviously a lot of you guys were asking me, and these dolls are going to be proportionate to the AG sisters. They all have rooted hair. Now, the hair for these girls is also going to be not like your stereotypical American Girl hair. It is going to be the AG sisters hair, which if you have not already watched my videos talking about the AG sisters, yeah, not great quality whatsoever. It is definitely a very, very, very low quality hair in my personal opinion. And it's very upsetting that American Girl is using that for these girls, but it is what is happening. So again, they are basically synonymous with the AG sisters. Their proportions will be AG sisters. They're rooted hair. They're not wigged, and they do not have the open closed eyes. They are basically the AG sisters versions of modern American Girl historical characters. So, and from my understanding, they are each going to be price pointed the same way the AG sisters are, if not like maybe $10, $15 more. If anything, maybe these dolls are going to be $100. I don't know. It's safe to assume that these are going to be rounded up, considering the fact that American Girl is essentially making like the historical version for the AG sisters. So yeah, but these are not welly wishers in any way, shape, or form. These are going to be basically the AG sisters and that whole aura, but with the historical characters. So yeah, and again, the price point, you're looking at a more expensive price point because of the historical aspect and because these are probably, gonna be honest, gonna be limited edition for just this year. That is what I'm hearing. Whether or not that is true is completely still up in the air, but we will not know until their official release. We are gonna start off with my girl, Samantha. So the first thing that I want to say, okay, we're going to do like the stacking of the sandwich, okay? The positive thing here is the fact that I fully see Samantha in this. As in, like, I get it. The fact that they included Samantha's pattern in the bow, and then, of course, in the skirt. The fact that they still have her in pink. You know, instead of it being just the bow, they put her in a headband. I do love the bangs on this girly. It's really, really, really cute. And I do love the outfit overall. Now, out of all of them, she is not my favorite. I know that that's really crazy for you to hear me say, considering the fact that this is literally Miss Samantha, my everything, but I actually did not get drawn to her immediately. She was not my first choice of dolls that I would get. She is definitely not my top doll that I like, but she is adorable nonetheless. The outfit, though, I feel like we've seen this before. I feel like one of the Janie and Jack outfits, like, we've seen this before, like the one with like the pink and like all the bows and like the pleated skirt. Like, this very much gives a very Janie and Jack look. So when I saw this, that was my immediate thought. I was like, what are we doing here? But yeah, that was my immediate thought, was the fact that I feel like we've seen this outfit before, if we're being completely honest. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. For Samantha, I think that they did a fine job. The thing that I'm happiest about is the fact that these like AG sister hybrid historical girls all are going to have the American Girl teeth, which I think is really, really, really important. And I feel like when I was talking about the AG sisters, the whole like block of teeth was really, really, really frustrating. So now seeing that these like AG sister, you know, hybrids have the little buck teeth, I think does make them a lot cuter. The eyes on these girls are giving the mini like historical dolls, like the ones that have like the glass eyes, that their eyes just look so wide. Like, that's what they're giving. It's a little uncanny valley for this Samantha girly. Yeah, but overall, I will say that that curl you're seeing in her hair, yeah, after seeing Leah's hair, like the AG Sisters doll hair in person, just know that that wave, the millisecond you brush it, it's gone. It's gone. So basically, you should just assume that all these dolls have straight hair except for the Addie doll, but definitely would say that the Samantha girly, don't expect much of a curl, don't expect much of a wave, let alone anything that is going to hold anything, because the like rooted hair on this is going to be, no. I do like the box for this. I love the boxes actually for all of them. The fact that they tie it back to the books is really, really cute. So I do like the fact that Samantha has like her whole like gate behind her, like she has in her original book. But yeah, Samantha, definitely would say an 8 out of 10 in my personal opinion, because she is a cutie patootie. Now, let us move over to Molly. There is so much going on here. She kind of looks like a Ralph Lauren ad. I'm not the biggest fan of Molly. I was actually like really, really disappointed by it. Her glasses are red. Which you would think is like something that's like not really that important, but like I find it to be really, really important actually that Molly have her silver glasses, and something like that I feel like would have made me like her a little bit more. But the outfit is okay. I'm really not the biggest fan of it. Also, I'm just like not the biggest fan of the fact that she doesn't come in braids. I'm gonna be so completely honest. I feel like Molly's trademark is her 2 braids, and the fact that these are like the like modern version, I feel like you could still do 2 braids. It should have been like 2 half braids, or like 2 like really, really thick braids in the front, but it still should have been braids of some sort. Just having one on the side is very much just giving Julie Albright, and like been there, done that. So yeah, no. The only thing that I really like about her outfit is her shoes with like the little metal pieces, but for the most part, she definitely is giving like Polo Ralph Lauren, and that's just like my personal opinion on it. Molly's actually like not one of my favorites, which is really interesting because Molly is like one of my favorite historical characters, but this version of her does not slap, it does not slay, it does not cook the way that American Girl I think thinks that she was cooking up in the kitchen. But yeah, no. Really disappointed with the Molly doll. And also the bangs. I feel like they should have given her the bangs. The bangs are such a crucial part of Molly in the whole realm of American Girl. So not giving her bangs is just a weird choice. It doesn't give Molly, like, at all. It's just, yeah. And I know that, again, these are meant to be, like, inspired by, but still just, like, the bangs or the braids. One of the two. One of the two. Give us one of the two. Do you know what I'm saying? So Molly actually is a 6 out of 10 for me. Sorry. 6 out of 10. The Kirsten doll. Let's talk about it. Everyone relax. I'm going to be nice, okay? I'm not mad at her face. I am, however, mad at her outfit. Because why is she giving blonde Dorothy? It just very much gives Dorothy. I love the handbag. The handbag with the K and the L is really, really, really cute. And I do actually like the stylistic choice of, instead of giving her braids in like the like loops, they gave her buns, which I actually think is a really like cute stylistic choice. It's a way for you to be able to like see like it being like these loops instead be buns. I don't know. I again wish that she would have had the bangs, because I feel like Kirsten's bangs are such a crucial part to who she is as a character. But I'm not mad at the Kirsten. I just feel like she looks like Dorothy. And I would have been fine with them giving her a muted boot and like a really cool design on it, or something that wasn't red and blue together. Because when I see this combination together of the blue and the red, it's just giving, oh my God, I just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. So no. I also really do like the like eyebrows on her. Something about her doesn't look so spooky, ooky, dooky. So I actually am really fine with this Kirsten doll. But again, my favorite part is definitely that purse. But overall, I feel like some of the color choices just give Dorothy and Oz more than it gives Kirsten Larson. Do you know what I'm saying? Can you see it, or am I crazy? But yeah, Kirsten, I give a solid 7 out of 10. But she's, again, not one of my favorites. So, sorry. Yeah. Let us move on to Addie Walker. Wow. Wowie, 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 wow. I'm actually going to say that this doll is so cute. So cute. The way that they did her hair, the fact that she has like the edges painted on, the little gold hoops, the dress. I actually really, really, really like the dress. And I don't hate the like pattern of her, her handkerchief, like being put into the dress. I think it actually looks really good. I love this dress actually. And I love the shoes, and I love the socks, and I love the bag, and I love the fact that they added her little conch shell necklace. This doll, I actually was really gooped and gagged by this one. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Like when I saw this one, I was like, huh, okay. Someone in the design room popped off on Miss Addie Walker here. I think this is a really, really great job, well done on American Girl's part for this doll. And I really think that she's actually very sweet in the face and really adorable. And I'm actually really excited to get this one. So yeah, it's really, really, really endearing, and I can tell that from the lighting she looks a little bit off, but when she's in the box and like not so like extremely lit, I think that she looks actually really adorable. And it looks like she has no part. Like if you were to take out all those twists, I think that she would have like no part, because it all goes into the half up, half down. But I'd be curious to see what it looks like all out. But yeah, I actually really, really like the Addie doll. Like really love her. So I'm actually gonna give her a solid 10 out of 10. I really like this Addie doll, and I'm very excited to get her. Very excited to get her. She is A-OK approved in my eyes. Now, last but not least, we have Miss Josefina Montoya. She's breathtaking. And if you do not think that she is adorable, you are lying to yourself. Out of all of the girls, Josefina Montoya looks amazing. Insane, actually. Impeccable. I have no notes. The necklace, the way that they did like a puff-sleeved moment, the bag, the cowgirl boots. I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh my God, like how are they gonna do that? No, like cowgirl boots. Yes. The skirt still being that fire engine red with like the design and then the belt, the earrings, the arch of her brows, the fact that they did a thick braid on the top to represent her braid. The only note that I have is that I wish they would have still kept some of the like flowers that they had in the end of the braid that Josefina has and put them at the end. I feel like that would have tied it all together. Or just some sort of ribbon or something, just to like do a callback to the 18-inch girly or the original design. I feel like would have been really, really, really cute. But that single thick braid is everything. And I think that this doll is gorgeous. Gorgeous. When I saw her, I was like, mi gente latino. Like it was just, it was no brainer. Like I love this doll so much. So I am definitely really, really, really obsessed with Josefina. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Really excited about her. She is everything. Now, okay, the negative. I hate, and I do say hate, very pointed, because I cannot stand the idea of the 40th anniversary of American Girl to just be these AG sisters historical character versions of the dolls. Like, what? I saw these and I was like, the fashions are great. The execution is great. Why are we doing it on the AG sisters? And then it clicked for me and I was like, oh my God. It's become very clear that American Girl is actively trying to reach that younger demographic to get them interested in the historical characters. And I feel like this is their way to do it because kids, even younger kids than the ones that are buying like the 18-inch girls, okay, are going to see these girlies and then it's going to pique their interest about who they're based off of. And then in turn, it is going to do this little like across the river through the woods of finding out about the historical characters. And then that, as they get older, will hopefully spark their curiosity about the historical girls, the 18-inch girls that we know, we love, and all of that. And I feel like American Girl is trying to do it with these girlies by making them these like AG sisters historical hybrid doll. My issue and qualm about it is the fact that they should have given us just rooted wigs. Just give us the rooted wigs, you guys. American Girl, you are a brand that is all about quality. And even though your quality has been absolutely unacceptable for the past couple of years, I still know you guys have it in the back of your pockets to do it. Because when you guys do it, you guys do it. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you guys, do this, it makes me like really, really, really sad because I know you're capable. So what is the deal with the rooted hair? Stop it. This is not your brand. This is not who you are. This is not what you like in any way, shape, or form like represent. You do not do rooted doll hair. That is not who you are. Why are we doing rooted doll hair? I'm sorry. It's so I'm gonna get myself mad again. Why are we doing rooted doll hair? You're American Girl. You set the standard for yourself already. Why are we backtracking? It is so diabolical to me that you are absolutely like, how dare you do this to the historical girls like that, where you basically are cheapening them in a way by doing this. Whereas if you would have done it with like thick wigs and like done it in a welly wisher way, I would have been so about this, because imagine these girlies, okay, popping off, but in a welly wisher form as opposed to the AG sister form. I feel like we would have been so much more like, okay, because then the quality is there. But opening up these girls, if they are $100 and touching some hair that is literally going to do nothing for you, it is going to feel like plastic, it is going to look like plastic, it is going to stretch like plastic, it is going to move, wave, flow, go in the air, it is going to be plastic, 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 plastic. It is going to literally break my soul. Break my soul. I need to take a moment before I really get myself angry. But yeah. Knowing that these girls have rooted hair really bugs me. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? It really bugs me. Whoever was in the design team that decided it was time to do rooted hair for these dolls, I need you. I almost... Deep breaths. Whoever in the design team suggested rooted hair, how dare you? You very clearly did not grow up with American Girl, because you would know that the American Girl that you grew up with and that is well known, they have wigs. Wigs, mama, wigs, sweetie, not rooted hair. That is not what we're doing, and I am really upset about the fact that these dolls have rooted hair. Really upset about it. Really upset about it. Because who do you think you are? You're American Girl. Why are we backtracking? Okay, that's enough of that rant. But yeah, hate the fact that they have rooted hair. That's a no-no for me, and it is the entire reason why I have not gotten the AG sisters yet, because of the fact that what are we doing? Do you know what I'm saying? So, very upset about that. I cannot be the only person that thinks that it is absolutely diabolical that American Girl is doing this and expecting us to pay like AG sister prices for this, when these dolls, the quality of them is not matching at all the price point that we're paying. It's really, really, really sad. And I am hoping that these dolls are no more than what the AG sisters are. If they're over $100, American Girl has lost the plot. But yeah, moral of story is that the biggest thing that like I have an issue with is the fact that this collection is literally like AG sisters x the historical characters. Hate that so much, actually. But I understand it. I understand it's a business. I understand that this is their way to get the girlies into the historical characters. So as much as I want to be mad about it, again, I am aware that I am not the target demographic for these dolls. So I, understand that this isn't for me, okay? It is disappointing. It is, because this very clearly wasn't in thought of collectors whatsoever. They only see collectors now as like, don't even know how to describe it, but basically like the collectors only come in when it's time to spend the big bucks for the Wednesday limited edition doll. Do you know what I'm saying? Which I get it, but also it's really sad that the thing that the collectors cherish and care the most about was kind of like slapped in the face with the AG sisters in a way, to even just try to get the collectors into the AG sisters pool, which is not going to happen. American Girl, stop trying to make the AG sisters happen. They're not going to happen. Sorry. But yeah, just wanted to say that. But I do like these girls. Love them better than the AG sisters, for sure. Will this make me fall in love with the AG sisters? No. But I definitely for sure will be getting these girls. I know all of you guys are going to be dying to see a review of each of these girls, so they will each be getting their own separate video. And yes, anyone that has a hairstyle, I will be taking it out. And if these dolls are in limited edition, I'm hoping to get doubles of them. One to keep in box, one to take out. You guys already know how I work, so it very much is in that realm and in that stratosphere. Overall, I'm not mad at it. I am hoping, I'm praying that these are also being done in 18-inch form. Because if these are being done in 18-inch form, oh my God, that 18-inch version of Josefina in that outfit, we're not ready. And I don't even mind the fact that they potentially could come with painted eyelashes. Like, I have no issue with that as long, as they look this good. I think the translation would look really, really, really cool. And I know that American Girl can do that Addie wig. I know that they can do the twist. They did it for McKenna. So I know for a fact if they did the Addie version of this in 18-inch form, they could do it. So I need to see this in 18-inch form. So I'm hoping that this isn't just a AG Sisters version, that this is actually an 18-inch version as well. And that is the thing that I would be the most happiest about. And then all of my opinions about this go completely out the window because we have the 18-inch versions to go off of, which I will be judging those a lot harder because they're the 18-inch girlies, so I will be expecting more detail. But moral of story overall, I'm not mad at it. I would just be severely disappointed if this is it. Like, if we're not getting the 18-inch versions of this, and this is just what it is for the 40th anniversary, what have you on the design team been doing for the past couple of years? Because you're Mattel. I know you guys got design teams, actually. So, whatever group project this was, what have you guys been doing for the past 5 years? If this is just it for the 40th anniversary. I'm hoping, I'm clutching my pearls and hoping that this isn't just it, because this cannot just be it. And that would make me severely depressed. But if there's more, then I will bite my tongue and I will wait until that happens. But moral of the story is that those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions on the American Girls collection, AG Sister hybrids. That's what I'm calling them. Modern American Girl dolls. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Chris. You guys can follow me on my Instagram, which is @TheDollStudio by Chris. Make sure you guys are following me on my TikTok, which is Chris American Girl. Like this video, comment down below which one is your favorite. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the girlies down below. I will be reading, liking, commenting back, all of that fun stuff. So make sure you guys leave a comment down below and make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.